A great morning to you, kids. This is your Science 6 teacher, Miss Jocelyn F. Mendoza. I will go along with you as we study a topic from the most essential learning competency, enumerate what to do before, during, and after earthquake and volcanic eruptions. Today, we will focus on the safety precautions. Now, I want you to prepare your activity sheet, paper and ballpen before we start our lesson. Last time, you have learned about Earth's layers, plates, earthquakes, and volcanoes. Can you still remember them? I'm glad that you can still remember it. The layers of the Earth are crust, mantle, outer core, and inner core. Types of plate boundaries that you have learned. These are the divergent or spreading boundary, convergent or colliding boundary, and the transform or fault boundary. Also learn that earthquake refers to the shaking or trembling of the earth. It can be tectonic or volcanic in origin. Volcanoes are openings on the Earth's crust where magma rises. It's good to know that you have recalled our past lesson. Now, we can move on to our lesson for the day. Later on, you will have another activity, so listen very well. I am sure you can easily answer the activities as long as you focus on our lesson. The lesson today is about safety precautions before, during, and after earthquake and volcanic eruptions. Have you seen the eruption of Mount Taal last year on January 12, 2020? What will you do if in case you were just near it? I will now talk about the things that we have to do during these events. You may hold your learning activity sheets while I do the explanation. Listen well, kids. Earthquakes and volcanic eruptions are both dangerous. It is hard to tell when they are going to happen. The destruction caused by an earthquake depends on its magnitude and extent of shaking. High magnitude and long ground shaking during earthquake can damage buildings and bridges. Remember the following preparedness guide and what to do before, during, and after an earthquake. For an earthquake, we have to follow this. Know the earthquake hazards in your area. Follow structural design and engineering practices when constructing a house or building. Evaluate the structural soundness of the building and houses and strengthen if necessary. Strap or bolt heavy furniture or cabinets to the walls. Check the stability of hanging objects like ceiling fans and chandeliers. Breakable items, harmful chemicals, and flammable materials should be stored properly in the lowermost secured shelves. Familiarize yourself with exit routes. Know where fire extinguishers, first aid kits, alarms, and communication facilities are located. Learn how to use them beforehand. Conduct and participate in regular earthquake drills. We will talk about the precautions during an earthquake. During an earthquake, these are the things that we have to remember. Stay calm. When you are inside a structural sound building, stay there. Duck under sturdy desk or table and hold on to it or protect your head with your arms. If possible, quickly open the door for exit. Stay away from glass windows, shelves, cabinets, and other heavy objects. Beware of falling objects. Be alert and keep your eyes open. If you are outside, move to an open area. Stay away from trees, power lines, posts, and concrete structures. Move away from steep slopes, which may be affected by landslides. If you are near the shore and feel an earthquake, especially if it is too strong, move quickly to higher grounds. Tsunamis might follow. If you are in a moving vehicle, you stop and get out. Do not attempt to cross bridges, overpasses, or flyovers which may have damage. After experiencing an earthquake, we have to follow these reminders. Be prepared for aftershocks. Once the shaking stops, take the fastest and safest way out of the building. Do not use elevators. Do not enter in damaged buildings. Do not use telephones unless necessary. Check yourself and the others for injuries. Check water and electrical lines for damages. Check for spills of chemicals, toxic and flammable materials. Check and control fires which may spread. Keep updated on disaster prevention instructions from battery-operated radios. Now, we will talk about the safety precautions before, during, and after volcanic eruption. Volcanic eruptions can obviously affect living things, the economy, and the government. Remember the following preparedness guide and what to do before, during, and after volcanic eruptions. For a possible volcanic eruption, we have to listen to the radio for updates from authority when there is an impending eruption that may cause ashfall. Prepare emergency supply kit, which includes medicines, alcohol, flashlight, batteries, whistle, foods, bottled water, clothes, cash, and place in an accessible area. Prepare dust masks, face masks, or clean cloth for covering the nose, and goggles for eye protection. Prepare cleaning supplies such as broom, vacuum cleaner, with spare bugs and filters, and a shovel. Consider that you and your family could be stuck in your vehicle. You store emergency supplies in your vehicle. Have food and water provision for pets, poultry, and livestock. Know the location of evacuation area. During a volcanic eruption, we have to stay calm and stay indoors. Cover our nose and mouth with damp, clean cloths or face masks. Close all windows and doors of your house and your car. Place damp towels or cloth at door opening and other open sources. Wash all fruits and vegetables thoroughly before eating. And cover water containers and food to avoid contamination from air. After the volcano has erupted, these are the things that we need to do. Boil water before drinking. Wash grass before feeding the animals or livestock. As soon as the ash fall diminishes, scrape off the ash that has accumulated on the rooftops to prevent collapses. After removing the ash, clean the roof and gutter with water to prevent corrosion. Use powder detergent in clothes covered with ash. Use a vacuum cleaner or shake the furniture to loosen and clean the ash. Cover your nose and mouth while cleaning. Remove ash from windows and doors of the house and the car. Use water before washing them with soap and lukewarm water. Collect the ashes and put them in an area from water drainage to avoid clogging. Did you understand the safety precautions before, during, and after earthquake and volcanic eruption? Very good. So now let's move on to the activity. Prepare your learning activity sheet and ball pen. Let us read the directions. Write B if the precautionary measure should be done before the earthquake, D. If it is during an earthquake, and A. If after the earthquake. Let's begin. Number 1. If you are inside a building and near the exit, move to an open area. Number 2. Stay prepared for aftershocks. Number 3. Know the exit routes in a building. 4. If you are near a shore, move to a higher place. And number 5. Follow the building codes of the government. Number 6. Stay away from buildings. Number 7. Avoid going back to damaged buildings. Number 8. Listen to the radio for updates. Number 9. Put a strap on the heavy furnitures to a wall. And number 10. Conduct earthquake drill. I am hoping that all your answers are correct. If not, it will be just fine, as long as you try your best in our activity next time. It is so nice to be with you today, all throughout our discussion. I hope that you understood everything we have discussed. Keep your activity sheets and make sure that you will send it to me when your parents or guardian return it to school. Once again, this is your Science 6 teacher, Miss Jocelyn F. Mendoza. Always remember, science can make the impossible possible. Till next time, kids, God bless and stay safe at home.